Hello, and thank you for watching this video. I'm popularly known as Ola A. I meet people every day who say they want more for their lives. These are hardworking people looking to change the narratives. Yet, circumstances that affect all of us has caused some to abandon hope, while some are struggling, but some are more prepared and ready to take on life and get what they truly want. For most immigrants, just like myself, leaving everything they already built back in their home country in the hopes of a better life here in North America, only to get here and quickly realize that for most people, they yet have to start from the bottom of the financial chain. So they work two, three jobs only to uh, try to catch up with the expenses and the rising cost of living. Now, as I speak to you, I am having flashbacks on my days of driving home from a second job and sleeping while driving. Yes, sometimes I take a quick nap whenever the traffic light turns red. Vehicles behind me honk several times just for me to jerk from sleep and continue my journey home. But I'm grateful that my life was spared as well as the lives of others I could have hurt, if I got into an accident because of driving without sufficient sleep. Now, do all this hard work that you do, yet the government wants more in taxes than you can afford to part with. Now, one day I was invited to a presentation just like this one. I was stunned at the possibilities. My eyes became wide open as the speaker explained this business. I was a little angry on the one hand because up until now, at that time, nobody ever shared this information with me. Uh, but then, on the other hand, I was glad that someone finally thought of me. And I made a promise there and then that I would share this with everyone that I crossed paths with. And hence, this is the reason why I am doing this video. It may or may not be for you, but I'm sure it will benefit you. Or worst case scenario, you might know somebody who needs my help. Fair enough? Good. Now, when it comes to understanding how money works in North America, how to build wealth and be financially free, a wise woman once said, if you do not have a seat at the table, you are on the menu. And this is so true because life will take advantage of your ignorance. So, our mission in this business is simple to give financial literacy, which, of course, changes people's lives and help them build their legacy. Now, what actually caught my attention during that presentation was the truth that was shared. It was something I could relate with. Now, this is so sad, a sad reality many people go through. But as the saying goes, what you don't know, you don't know. Over the years, we have observed the three challenges that most people are having in the area of finance. The first is lack of savings. About 51% of Canadians are living from paycheck to paycheck, meaning if anything happens to their job or even to them that causes a delay in that 7 days or 14 days pay cycle, depending on where they work, there is trouble. Did you know that some people are just a paycheck away from being homeless? The second is the issue of debt. On average, an adult in Canada is owing over 21,000 in just consumer debt alone. Now, this is talking about from credit cards to line of credit. Now, if you have student loan and car loan to this, you will agree with me that 21,000 is very conservative. The point is, debt is not your friend. So if our clients are in debt, we help them get out of it. And if they don't have debt, we help them stay away from it. The third is the lack of protection. Over 45% of Canadians do not have individual life insurance. And the sad part is that a huge chunk of this 45% is mostly immigrants. And the reason is simple. Insurance is not something immigrants are used to from the country they are from. And that's why here in Canada, in North America, when people die in our community, we begin to see some GoFundMe, going around trying to raise money to take care of the burial and other expenses. This ought not to be so. Statistics also show that 1 in 3 Canadians before the age of 50 who have cancer or a critical illness. This is very worrisome Because I imagine myself that what happens to a family if the parent should have cancer, heart failure, stroke, kidney failure, and one of the many critical illnesses, and they don't have protection? And what is the way out of all these issues that arise? Should they just leave and continue to complain? No, not so. And that is why I love what I do. My job is just trying to educate people and help them to make better financial decisions. Now, as financial advisors, what then do we bring to the table? Now, in the bid to help people solve these needs and challenges that people have in finances, and because we understand how money works, we have become brokers. It doesn't mean we are broke. It just means that we have options. You see, we have gone into partnership with over 70 different financial institutions, meaning that we have access to several customized products just for our clients. We work with our clients by making sure we fit into their schedule, collect some information, do a financial needs analysis, and come back with them with solutions and plans and recommendations. I'll give you an example. Say you have your checking account with TD. We can say, you know what? Why don't we get you a credit card with RBC? Maybe because RBC has a better credit card in the market. Or if you want to do your debt consolidation, we can say, you know what? Let's go with 4 pillars. Or if you want to get your car insurance, we can direct you to Aon for that. Maybe because they have a reasonable price, better than what other institutions will give to you. Or if you want to get your life insurance sorted out, we could say, let's go with Industrial Alliance or with Ivari. Maybe because they have better benefits that is way, way, way better than what some other financial institutions can give to you. So you see, you're not just stuck with one bank or financial institution, maybe because it's the one closest to your house or the one that was introduced to you when you came into Canada. But with our expertise, we help you find the best financial institutions that will give you the most affordable, best value for any product that you need. Make sense? Of course it does. Now, the goal is to help people move from a point A to a point B. Point A is now. Some people haven't been new to the country, have young kids, mortgages to pay, and they owe people stuff while trying to raise assets. And point B is probably when you are retired, maybe at the age of 65, the kids are grown, assets has been built, you don't owe anybody anything, the house is paid for, and you can decide to spend summer in Canada and go to the Bahamas during the winters. I'm telling you, that is freedom, my friend. But the question is this: how do you move from a point A to a point B? There is a lot of life to be lived here, my friend. To avoid a scenario of disaster, when we are helping families, we do what we call the bottom-up approach. First, we make sure that families are sufficiently protected. Talking about the life insurance, critical illness insurance, health and dental, disability coverage, and the likes. This is the foundation for everything else. And the reason is this: that if anything happens to you without protection, you suffer loss, and your family that you have left behind will be at loss of everything that you have worked for. Imagine that a family, who just lost a parent, and while still trying to figure out what next to do, someone shows up at the door and says, "Hi, sorry for your loss, but your parent was a client of mine with a life insurance policy. Here is a check of $500,000. Here is a check of $1 million. Now, I know the money will not bring back the debt, but I bet it will meet their financial needs just as though that parent were still alive." Agree? Yes, of course. The truth is this: many people don't have life protection, not because they don't have the money or they don't like the idea of it. It's just that nobody has sat down with them to educate them on how to go on the benefits of this. And like I said, that's why I love what I do: to educate people, present them with options so they can make informed decisions in planning their future. Once families are protected, then we help them take care of debt. If they have debt, we help them get out of it. And then we can help families save for retirement, talking about the RRSP, CFSC, RESP, and stuff like that. We do all this in this order. First, protection, then we help to come out of debt, and then savings and investment. These are the areas that we are helping our clients with. We are helping people buy houses, of course, at the lowest interest rate available in the market. We are also helping families with their retirement plan. Talk about the RSP. Here, the government allows you to contribute 18% of your previous year's income. Now, the contribution room rolls over, meaning if you do not fill it up this year, next year, your contribution room increases. We have the non-registered account and we have the TFSA. In the TFSA, the government allows you to save 7,000, into that contribution room per year. And also, it rolls over. If you don't fill it up this year, the contribution room next year increases. Putting money in this account is not a problem. The problem actually comes when you want to take your money out. If you save money in RSP and you need the money to start a business, the government is going to get full taxes from that money. But if you do a TFSA, the money is not taxed at all. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but I'm willing to sit with you also to show you and discuss the options that you have. And of course, we help families with their insurance need, which gives protection at a lower cost and tax sheltering. Uh, I know that a lot of people don't know about this, and when we talk to them, people, when we talk about insurance, they are thinking of dying. Now, insurance is not all about dying. There are insurance options that with a little extra money, if nothing happens to you, after a certain period, you can actually get back all that you have paid in premium. Not even that alone, with some interest on it to allow you do other things. It's unlike car insurance, where your money is gone if there is no claim at the end of the day. Like I said, some people think of dying when we talk about life insurance, but people are using life insurances to fund wedding for kids, to pay for children's school fees, to start a business, buy a house, and so on and so forth. Now, key to very part of what we do is to help our clients save for children's education. We also have what is called the wealth plan. Now, parents get paid child benefit. This is free money from the government. Our advice is to put it in savings and investment so that when the little ones are no longer little anymore, you can access that money for college or university. Now, most people only know about RESP, but I'll be more than happy to show you the wealth plan and other ways of savings. Now, for this wealth plan, for instance, it serves as life insurance for kids locked in at a child's age. It gives parents access to a huge value of cash for different life events, which of course gives your kids a tremendous head start in life. Like I said, I'll be more than willing to sit with you and show you some of these things that pertains to you. How then are we able to help families and individuals? Now, by doing a proper financial needs analysis, we calculate what is called your FIN number. That is the financial independent number. This is how much money you need before you can talk of retirement. So we can then help you with whatever financial advisory you need. With our wealth of knowledge, we help you put in applications with all of our partners, to get you any product or apply in any company that has the best option for you. And we do all this at no cost to you or your family. Then people ask us, how then do you get paid? Well, every time I bring a client to a partner for any product that they want, they transact this business, I get paid by these partners. Now, as an agent, because I have brought these partners a client they didn't have before. And the good part is this, that all these partners pay us the same. So my loyalty really is with my client because I know that once the client is happy with any product they get, I will be getting more referrals from them. And you know that nothing grows a business faster than a happy client referring you to other people. Now, let me share with you, just maybe the opportunities here, because it just might interest you in joining this business and taking charge of your own finances. Or worst case scenario, like I said earlier, you might know someone who needs my help. The truth is this, People do a lot of things just to get by, and there's nothing wrong with all those other jobs because, of course, there is dignity in labor. But the truth is this: some people are stuck in a certain job just because they have no information or other ways of getting above their financial challenges. I hear many people complain about their jobs. Some complain of not having enough money or even enough time for families and the things that they really love. Well, I have good news for you. Our firm is expanding, and because business keeps growing, we are looking for people. We are looking for people who want to learn how money works, and understand the financial landscape in North America. We're also looking for people who want to help families and other individuals like themselves be in a better financial position. We're also looking for people who want to earn more money, from the comfort of their homes and have a better control of their time. Now, here are some concerns, genuine concerns, I would say, that people have whenever I discuss the business opportunities with them. People ask us, can I do this? Your background doesn't matter. That is my response to them. Anyone willing to learn, like I said, can do this business. In fact, we have people from different walks of life doing this business. All the knowledge you need will be taught to you as long as you are willing to learn. It is a very simple business to start. And I dare say the fastest business to start with immediate returns. Yes. And another question people ask me is this: Ola, can I do this part time? And the answer is yes. You don't have to quit your present job. You can do this and see if it is something you would like to move on with. We call it testing the waters before you jump into it. And if it isn't what you want, if it isn't for you, at least the knowledge gained is yours to keep and use for your own benefit. Another question people ask me is this: that okay, does it require a lot of capital to start? The answer is no. All you need to start this business is a license from the government, because the financial industry is a very government regulated industry, ensuring that things are done properly and ethically. Here in Alberta, it costs about $600 plus tax to get your license. Now, this $600 covers the entire process, from getting your business identification number to the materials you buy to be able to prepare for the 4 exams you write and pass to get your license, for paying for your license and paying for the exams as well. So all of that encompasses in the $600 plus tax. These exams are the easiest exams I have written in my life. It is 60% to pass, multiple choice, and open book. I mean, it's almost impossible to fail. And right now in our organization, we have a lot of promotions going on that if somebody can get their license within 30 days of buying their books and the materials to prepare them for these exams, we give them about $500 back just to support what they're doing and to get them moved on in this business. I'll tell you what, I've spent some $600 in my life in this country that I'm not proud of. But the truth is this is by far the best $600 plus investment that I have done in my own life. Uh, and once you get your license, you can start doing business. And like I said, the first question people also ask me is this: can I make money from this business? I said, look, finance is the highest paid industry in Canada. Uh, and it is your business you are planning. It is your business you are doing. So the money you make, there is no cap on it. It depends on you. How much you're willing to put in this business, uh, you can make what you want. Now, speaking of how we get paid, let me show you in a bit. Now, we get paid when we help people set up their investment, when we help somebody buy a house, and we help people with their insurance needs. Now, we get paid in 3 major ways. We get paid upfront, we get paid what is called trails, and we get paid renewals. I will explain all of this in a bit. Everybody starts as an agent. Somebody who is licensed, who is trained, usually part-time. At this time, you have a family with their insurance needs, with their investment needs, you get at least about $1,000. This is me just under promising so that we can over deliver to you. Now, if I help a family in explaining these 3 things that I put up here, If I help a family with their investment needs, I get paid upfront. And every time their investment keeps growing, I get paid trails. If I help a family buy a house, I get paid, upfront. And every time they renew their mortgage, I get paid renewals. Now, if I help a client with their insurance needs, I get paid upfront. And when they keep paying their bills, I get paid trails. You and I know that the 2 and 3 here is what you call the passive income. This is money you make while you are sleeping. I can bet that in the job you work right now, nobody pays you today for the job you did 4 months ago, a year ago. But now, in this business, you keep getting paid as long as your clients' investments are growing, as long as they are renewing their mortgages and paying their bills. There is a saying that one of life's greatest regrets will not be in the things that you tried and failed at, but it will be in the opportunities that you did not take. Here is an opportunity that I present to people to help them change their situations and ultimately change their life. Let's look at something very important here. Let's compare an employee with a business owner or an entrepreneur, as we call them, because people ask me, why should I start my own business? Why should I become an entrepreneur? I will show you. Now, let's say that an employee here who earns $100,000 per year as gross. Now, because of this tax bracket, he pays 30% of that money in taxes, and his take home is $70,000. You following me? Let's assume that his expenses are exactly $70,000 in a year, meaning that he has $0 in savings, right? Okay. But on the other side, for a business owner or an entrepreneur, let's assume that he makes the same $100,000 per year as income. But before he files his taxes, he takes out his expenses, assuming they are the same $70,000 a year as the employee. He is left with $30,000 as profit to declare. All right? That is before he is taxed. Now, because of this $30,000 tax bracket, he pays 12% in taxes, meaning that he is left with $26,400 as savings. It's a no-brainer that having your own business where money works for you is much, much better and rewarding than being an employee where you work for money. Again, I'm inviting you to come join this winning team, where this opportunity comes with benefits. Benefits like freedom of time for family and life. You have travel opportunities and you can work from anywhere. Like I said earlier, all you need is a laptop and a communication system, and you are good to go. The knowledge of investment and savings, nobody can take that from you. Also, you are helping others to get financially free, and you are getting paid in the process. There's reduction in taxes as a business owner, which we just explained now, and unlimited financial and personal growth. What more can a man ask for? So again, my invitation to you to come join this winning team. All you have to do is to call us or send us a text on 587-578-4552. That's 587-578-4552 to book an appointment at your own convenience. We'll sit together, we'll discuss and see how we can get you started. Don't be left out. Or you can send us an email on info@cephasglobalservices.com. Or you can check out our website at cephasglobalservices.com. When you get to our website, you will be able to directly book an appointment with us. We will be waiting for you. And I assure you, you will be glad that you called us. You will be glad you sent us a text. You will be glad you booked an appointment with us. When I said this earlier, now this may not or may be for you. If it is not, I am sure you know somebody who will need my help. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. There are other videos in case you want to know more about us on this YouTube channel. Thank you so very much and have a fulfilling life of possibilities.